Could you be damaging your skin barrier unknowingly? If you've been experiencing dry, itchy, flaky skin, constant breakouts, and redness, you could be damaging your skin barrier.
It's making me better. I'm turning a new thing. It's making me strong.
Hey, I'm Ashanti, licensed esthetician and your virtual skin coach. I help women achieve healthy and glowing skin without the guesswork. So if you love skincare tips, beauty tips, and wellness, then make sure to subscribe, like, and comment for me. And of course, share this video with someone that you think will benefit from it. Now let's get started. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, your skin is always irritated? If so, let me know down in the comments. And it may be because of these few mistakes. So, the number one mistake that I see people doing is over exfoliating. So, that's using too many acids either at one time within that one setting for your skincare routine, or using too strong of acids for their skin type. So, if you have really sensitive skin, then you may want to stay away from your traditional AHAs and look for something like a PHA, which tends to be a lot more gentle on the skin, especially for someone that has sensitive skin and does experience redness often. Now, if your skin is strong enough to handle the AHAs and the BHAs, you want to make sure that you're not using too many at one time. So you want to keep a certain amount for your morning routine, and then you can also add in others in your nighttime routine. So there's certain things like different exfoliates you don't want to mix together. You want to make sure that you're not mixing your retinols with other strong acids as well, keeping things like your retinols for the nighttime. If you are using stronger AHAs or retinols like tretinoin, then you want to make sure that you are using very hydrating products. So that is one of the number one things that I see often when someone has a damaged skin barrier is that they are over exfoliating. Another thing that I see is over cleansing. So when you're cleansing your skin, you are stripping your skin of its natural oils. It's best to use a gentle cleanser, especially if you do tend to use a lot of acids. This way, with your cleanser, you're not stripping away too many of your oils. And also, you want to look for cleansers that are high in like ceramides, high in certain ingredients like oat. They don't have a lot of surfactants. This is what's going to really strip your skin and cause the oils to be removed from your skin barrier, causing that damage because it's weakening that first layer of your skin. So make sure that you're using a cleanser that is very gentle. If you don't have extremely oily skin, you don't have to cleanse in the morning. You can keep your cleanser for the nighttime, again, to avoid stripping the skin, over cleansing, and over exfoliating. If you already have a lot of actives within your skincare routine, like your serums or your toners, then you want to skip using the actives in your cleansers. So keep your cleanser really gentle, keep it hydrating, and save your exfoliates for your toners and your serums. Now, the third mistake you could be making that's causing a damaged skin barrier is not moisturizing. Now, even if you have oily skin, you still want to make sure that you're using a moisturizer, especially again, if you've been using those actives, if you have been doing a lot of exfoliating, both chemical and manual exfoliation, so using the granules, you definitely want to make sure that you are hydrating your skin, bringing that hydration, bringing that moisture back to the skin, because exfoliating can be drying. So you want to make sure that you're using a moisturizer that has a lot of humectants in it, that has maybe some ceramides, especially if you are a drier skin type. One of my favorite moisturizers that I'm using at the moment is called Dew Point by Versed. It has hyaluronic acid, it has aloe vera, it has green tea. So this is going to bring back that hydration and also moisture back to my skin from doing the exfoliation. Also, you can add in essence. I like to use a rose water. So different natural ingredients that I really like are aloe vera, rose water, oat as well is really good, and especially for calming the skin. But you also have your ingredients like niacinamide. This is going to help calm the skin, calm redness, and it also helps with pigmentation as well. So you're kind of getting some triple effects there that will also make sure that your skin is nice and moisturized and calm. Of course, hyaluronic acid is going to be one of the greatest things for moisture and moisture retention and also hydration as well. So do not skip your moisturizer, girl. Even if you are a oily skin girly, your skin could be overproducing oil because it's trying to keep up with the fact that you are not using moisturizer. So tip number 3, make sure that you are using a moisturizer, keeping your skin hydrated with an essence as well. Now, before I say this last one, let me know down in the comments if you think you know what I'm about to say. I'm gonna wait for you. And that is not wearing SPF. Now, y'all knew I was going to say this because if you've been exfoliating, if you've been stripping your skin barrier with that cleanser, that overly soapy cleanser, girl, you know you need to be wearing some sunscreen. So, this is going to protect your skin from the rays of the sun. It'll help prevent dark spots, hyperpigmentation, fine lines, wrinkles. A it's the youthful glow in a bottle. And if you are not using your sunscreen, the 60-year-old you is going to look back like, girl, now you got me out here spending all this money on all these treatments trying to reverse what you didn't do before. Preventative skincare is always best. Preventative skincare will always be that, girl, do what you can now so that you don't have to do it later. So, number 4 is wearing your sunscreen. Sunscreen, of course, comes in all different types. You have mineral, you have chemical, you have the type that leaves the white cast or purple, you have the type that doesn't leave the white cast, and your sunscreen doesn't have to be super expensive. I will say that if you live in hotter climates, that going for SPF 45 or 50 would be the best. If you're somewhere that's not super hot, then you can get away with 30, but 50 is my favorite. I have a few of my favorite sunscreen that I can list below. If you want that, then go ahead and comment for me and I'll make sure to get that for you guys. But make sure that you are using your sunscreen. So let me know, have you made any of these mistakes? Have you ever made any of these mistakes? If you have, it's okay, but now you know better, so you could do better. And next time you won't be making the same mistakes. We know we're going to avoid over cleansing using cleansers that strip our natural oils. We want to keep all of those natural oils. That's what helps us to look young, helps us to avoid fine lines and wrinkles. We know we're going to stop over exfoliating. We're going to make sure our skin is hydrated and moisturized at all times. And we are using sunscreen at all times. If someone asked me to build them a simple skincare routine for a damaged skin barrier, first, what I would do is suggest that they use a really gentle cleanser like the Vanny Cream cleanser or the CeraVe cleanser. Not use dial soap, please. Please do not use dial soap. So I would suggest something along those lines as a cleanser. This is what you'll do every day. Is very gentle. I myself sometimes deal with fungal acne, so I use interchangeably these cleansers when I'm having a breakout. Works like a charm. Once you're done, you can go back to your fancy cleansers. Next, what I would do is suggest they use a serum. So that would be a hyaluronic acid or niacinamide. So for hyaluronic acid, the Naturium has a really nice hyaluronic acid complex. I will also suggest an essence. And one of my faves is the Tier Milky Toner. Like at this point, she is a legend. It carries the niacinamide. It also has the hyaluronic acid. They also have an SOS serum that is really good. So if you wanted to pair those two together, use the Tier SOS serum and then apply their milky toner. I'm talking about skin glowing, damaged skin barrier wear. So that is definitely one of my faves. Not only is it really good, they also have a version that's good for oily skin. So if you have more of an oily skin type, you can get the light, and then they have the original for those that may just have normal or dry skin. Now, after the serum and the essence, I would add the Skin Fix moisturizer. It's specifically skin barrier or barrier repair moisturizer to help, again, repair that skin barrier, calm any redness, soothe dry flakiness as well. And then closing with a SPF. Next product I would add into the skincare routine would be the Bioma Moisturizing Gel Cream SPF. So this has your ceramides, it has your hyaluronic acid. It's going to give hydration and moisture to the skin while also protecting from the sun. So that would be the very last step that I would add to a simple skincare routine for someone that's dealing with a damaged skin barrier. Let me know in the comments, have you ever experienced any of these concerns? And if so, let me know if these tips were helpful and if you plan on using them in the future. That is all I have for you guys today. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with someone that you think will benefit from it, and stay cute and keep glowing. I'll see you guys in the next one.
It's making me better. I'm starting to